Hey guys, today we're looking at a Thorens TD 125 Mark II my uncle gave me. He wants me to take a look at it. Apparently the platter is not spinning, so I think there's something going on with the motor. There is a common issue with this, that the capacitors actually fail. So that's the first thing I'm going to check. So let's open it up. Okay, first I'll quickly show you guys what the issue is here. So we'll remove the platter. And this is the drive motor here. And then we can freely spin this, no problem at all. As soon as we turn it on, this just locks up, and you can kind of feel it buzzing, but it just doesn't turn. It's stuck, and we can see that it is on from the red light in there. And then if we shut it off, red light goes off. So it is on, it has power to the unit. So I'll prop it up and we'll take a look inside. Alright, I have the board out on the bench here. I just took the back plate off of the turntable, laid this right here. And these are the capacitors that are commonly failing on this unit. I did do some research beforehand. If we do a continuity test on the capacitors, they should not beep. It should not be a continuous path. There should be some resistance to it. So I have it on continuity right now, so it should beep if there's a fault. So we'll check this bottom one here. Look at that. We have 0 resistance. And how's this one doing? No reading on this one. Let's switch our leads just to see. It shouldn't matter. Oh yeah. Yes, and we also have 0 resistance. We'll check this one up here as well. That one is shorting out, but apparently these two are the most common ones to fail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these off. We'll individually test it just to make sure that they are faulty, and then I will see if I have some replacements. All right, I'll apply a little bit of solder and heat to this capacitor to pull it off the board. Doesn't take much. Okay, now that's out of circuit. I can test it out. Let's try now. Yep, that one is shorting, and this one is shorting as well. Let me just move my leads. Yeah, that one is shorting, so let's pull that one off, and then we'll check that top capacitor. We have the one down here. Let me bring my meter over here for you guys. So this is technically out of circuit right now. So I have no continuity on this. And this one is showing a short. Move these around. Yeah, they're both showing short. I'll pull them right off the board and just double check. But I'm quite certain they are both failed. See if you guys can see this. Just heat that up, pull it right out. Keeping in mind the polarity, so actually I should write that down. So this was positive towards the board, the other one's negative towards the board. So just to make my life easier, I'll put a positive here, I'll go plus, and then I'll put negative here. So I do have some replacement capacitors here. These ones are marked as 1000 microfarads, 25 volts. You can see that. And I should have some here. They are different. So these are just a quick lesson for you guys. When you have a pole coming out of either end of a capacitor, this is called an axial capacitor. When you have the two leads coming out of the bottom, it's a radial capacitor. Now they have the same function, it's just the way they're laid out on the board. Now I believe I can make these work in this situation because I can bend the legs to fit, and then I'll just secure it with some solder mask to the board. So this is basically, these are the exact same things. So this one here, 1000 microfarads, 25 volts, 1000 microfarads, 25 volts. So let's see if we can get this on the board. So these capacitors are labeled as negative, has that stripe right there. So I'll have to remember the negative on the first one will go to the top, and then the positive will go to the bottom. Okay, and this is what we're left with. I have the capacitors mounted here. It's a little tricky to get in there, but should be fine. I will put it together and we'll give it a test. Okay, I got her all back together. We're gonna give her a test. Let's turn it on. There we go. It works. Oh, that's great. Perfect. All right, that's great. We got that working. My uncle's going to be very happy. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one.